We're going to learn how to play Edelweiss, both hands. You can find this music and download it on musiclessons2001.com. First of all, what we talk about and what we've learned before in review, see this, is treble clef. It means you play with your right hand. 3/4 means there's 3 beats per measure. A measure is the distance between each of these lines. This here is a half note with a stem on it. It's open, it gets 2 counts. This is a quarter note. It's circled in, a stem on it gets 1 count. This is a dotted half note. It's an open note with a stem on it, and it has a dot on it, dotted half note. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just to give you an example of the way the song sounds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now we're going to play with the left hand also. You notice up here, this is chords normally, and so you can play this song with the chords also, but just for simplicity's sake to begin with, we're just going to play the note that you see. So that'd be a C, G, C. When you see this right here, that's A minor, so it's a little bit different than this would be, but right now we're just going to play the A. You see over here, this is D minor. Again, a little bit different than you would play in a G. This is a G major, but we'll just play the D. Okay? Very easy. You see a pattern. It goes C, G, C, F, C, A. We're going to use this C down here. Now we remember before we learned the middle C is right in the middle of the piano. And in the right hand, we're just going to use a few of the notes here. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. In the right hand, those are the only notes that we're going to use. You notice this right here? When you have little kids playing, sometimes they like to go bleep like that. They just took it up. I haven't fixed it yet. Okay, so we're going to be using this C down here. You can play any of the C's and they would sound good, but for simplicity's sake, we're going to use the C below middle C. Okay, so remember it said C, G, C, F, C, A. We're just going to go C, G, C, F, C, A, and then here it goes D, G. Okay, so then we just play D, G. So we're playing all these notes right there. That's it. And so our hand can just stay in one place. See, but we're not going to go that fast when we play this song. So what we'll do is we'll just play the C for 3 counts, like it's a dotted half note. We'll play the G for 3 counts, the C again for 3 counts, the F for 3 counts, the C for 3 counts, the A for 3 counts, and so forth. Okay, so we'll just play one note, but it actually ends up sounding pretty good. Now we'll show you what this is going to sound like. And if you can print your music again, it'd be a lot easier to follow along. Okay, do this best of our ability here. Okay, so we're going to play those notes together. We're going to play the C down here. G. So that's pretty easy, wasn't it? So, see, and then the song just repeats itself again here. And the only difference is it changes a little bit right here. So hopefully you can see that. It goes. So if you learn that first little section, the second little section is almost the same. Now we're going to learn that middle section. We notice right here, this is called an 8th note. It has a little flag on it. Here's another 8th note, it has a little flag on it. Then you have these 2 little rests. Those are also 8th notes. 2 8th notes together equals 1 count. Okay, so these are kind of an offbeat. It goes like this. So I just played this right here and went down there. Okay, so you basically is just hitting the first D there short and then coming in on a half beat. Then you hit the E. Okay, and the D that we're using again, this is the middle C right here, 2 black keys, middle C, middle of the piano. Okay, we're using this D. Okay, so it's that D right there. using all the same notes that we've already played, so you should be able to remember those notes. Now you notice in the left hand you have a G. That's the first note we're going to play there. Okay, again, here's the middle C, 2 black keys, middle piano, middle C. We're using this G. Okay, it's just right below it. Okay, we're going to use the D there, and these are actually the C, which is an octave below, which is this C down here. This is middle C. We're using this. Same chords as we already have been using. Okay, here's an F right next to the G, and then we're using the D right next to the C. Okay, middle C's here, using that one, and then we're playing the G again, back to the G. Okay, so we'll show you how that sounds here in a moment. Okay, and one thing you're going to notice is there's no chord right here, so the G follows all the way through. There's no chord right here, so the C. So I'm just hitting these twice. Okay, now here you have the F chord. I'm going to hit the F, but then it changes to a D. So I'm going to play the D and the G, and then I hold it and play it twice. Okay, so you'll notice that. Okay? So we'll go ahead and play the whole song. Repeated what I already did. A little bit of a change. Repeated what we already know. And the only change is the chords right here. This goes from an F and then it goes to an F minor, which just play the F twice. And it changes just a little bit in these chords, so you just have to notice that. But that's the way the song sounds. You could probably learn that in a couple of days. If you want to download the music, again, it's musiclessons2001.com.